Hello, this is Ritesh Mathur from the Department of Mechanical Engineering from Arya College of Engineering and IT. In this lecture, we will discuss the how to solve the problem by method of joints. Okay, as we have already discussed that the analytical method for the forces are two types. One is your method of joints, another one is method of section. So sign convention use are positive sign for tension, negative sign for compression, clockwise movement positive and anti-clockwise taken as negative. Now, what is method of joint? In this, a member in a pin jointed truss has only one internal force resultant, that is the axial force. So, the free body of any joint is a concurrent system in equilibrium. So, what is the procedure? The first step to find out the support reaction of the truss by obtain considering the three conditions of the equilibrium, that is summation of fx equals to 0, that is summation of all the horizontal forces equals to 0, then summation fy equals to 0 means summation of all vertical forces equals to 0, and summation of m equals to 0, that is the summation of all moment, that is like algebraic sum of all moments will be equals to 0. Second condition is we draw the free body diagram of a joint which has not more than two unknown, means we will select that joint at which the unknown must be not more than 2. Okay, and then we apply the equilibrium condition of coplanar concurrent force system, that is only summation fx equals to 0 and summation of fy equals to 0, then the unknown are evaluated. Okay, then the analysis is continued with the next joint with the two unknown until the forces in all the members are obtained, and finally we draw the table at which we clearly indicate that which one is your tensile force and which one is your compressive force. So let us take an example. So in this truss, it has a span of 5 meters and it is carrying a load of 10 kilonewton at its apex. So we will have to find the forces in the members AB, AC and BC. Now, what is the first step? We will have to find out the reactions. So at B and C, the reactions are RB and RC. Now, we will take the moment about the point C. So RC, about B. So RC into 5, that is anti-clockwise, and 10 into 1.25. Okay, how it to come 1.25? It is nothing but your BA cos of 60. And what is BA? BA is nothing but 5 cos of 60. So ultimately it will come 1.25. So RC into 5 equals to 10 into 1.25. So RC is 2.5 kilonewton. Then we apply the summation of Fy equals to 0. So RB plus RC, both upward force, equals to 10, that is a downward force. So from that the RB is 7.5 kilonewton. Now we will have to select the joint. So at A, the 10 kilonewton, the force in AB and the force in AC, all three are unknown. So we will not choose the joint A. So we will prefer the joint B. At joint B, the RB is known and your force in the member BC and force in the member AB is unknown. So we will choose the point joint B. Okay. So first of all, uh, consider the joint B and the dimensions of PAB and PBC. So PAB is in the tension, so away from the center, and we assume PAB as compressive because it is obvious that if we apply the 10 kilonewton force, then the member AB will be in the compression. So we will apply show the direction compression. For the compression it is towards the center. So PAB will be towards the center. Now we will apply the first condition, that is summation of Fy equals to 0, means resolving the forces vertically, and we will equate the same. Then PAB sine 60 downward will be equals to 7.5 upward. There are only two forces. So PAB is 8.66 kilonewton. we have assumed the compression, so it comes positive sign, so it is also in the compression. Now we resolve the forces horizontally. So what I get, PBC towards right equals to PAB cos of 60, which is in the left hand side. So PBC is 4.33 kilonewton. Okay, now instead of taking the PAB downward, suppose we are taking PAB upward, means all the forces are in tension. Then what will happen? If we resolve the forces vertically and we equate, then PAB sine 60 plus 7.5 equals to 0, because both the forces are in the upward direction. So PAB will be minus 7.5. Okay. So minus sign, it will be your minus 8.66 kilonewton. So this one is wrong. Hence, uh, the negative sign indicate that our whatever direction we have taken, it is wrong. So it must be towards B, means it will be in compression. Okay, so minus sign means the direction assumed is wrong, so it should have been downward instead of upward. Okay, now next is my joint C. So for this, I assume the direction of PAC and PBC as shown in figure. Then I apply summation of Fy equals to 0, all vertical forces. Then PAC sine 30 will be equals to 2.5, means all downward will be equals to all upward. Then PAC is 5 kilonewton compression. And now resolve the forces horizontally and equating, then PBC will be equals to PAC cos of 30. So PBC is 4.33 kilonewton tension. Now what is the last step? The last step is to draw the table. So the member AB is magnitude 8.66, the nature is compression. Member in BC is 4.33 in tension, and the force in the member AC is 5 kilonewton in compression. So that's all about this. Thank you. In the next lecture, we will discuss the method of section.